like my skin is breathing. Like, I don't know, it melts everything in. It's amazing, and I like that sound. And the mist is so great, but again, with e.l.f. you gotta caution. You pay for what you get. It does get stuck, so I typically just have to like literally like swipe this on my hand to get the product out and dip it back in, do the same thing, because this thing doesn't really, it works when it wants to, okay? It's not effective as it should be, okay? And I don't have time for that. If you're on the go, it will irritate you, so just know that once
c'est ça. Quel genre de diplôme tu veux avoir? Oh bébé. Dans ton championnat tu es là, y a plus prolongation. Oh bébé.
Hey guys, I hope you guys are doing wonderful, and yes, we're doing a quick haul from e.l.f.cosmetics.com. It's been about a year since I ordered from them, and you guys already know I typically shop e.l.f. at CVS, but there are exclusive things that are sold only on e.l.f.com and things like that in order to drive traffic. So, you know, I always have coupons, and I think I spent like $20 for all this, because e.l.f. Squad has like a reward system where you can redeem points, and they rack up so fast, and I typically get things for free anyways. And then they have free shipping on the minimum order. They got free products. They have lots of sales, so it's always fun. I typically like to do an order once a year at least, especially towards Black Friday. I think it's the bomb diggity. Again, any products recommended, it's always listed on my blog and down below. If you want to see how any product looks on me and it's not mentioned, it's not displayed in the video, you guys can type the topic of interest in the search bar on my blog and you will be wowed, okay? And share everything with a family or friend in need. Knowledge is power. Keep everything as a reference. You never know when you will need it. Shop cash or debit if you do decide to shop for the products recommended. Without further ado, any important information, always check down below. Let's get right into it. I've actually been loving the e.l.f. packaging. Of course, I'm not gonna show you my address, but my address is on top, and it's just, I like the color. It's very bright, and I'm not a bright pink girl, but I do like this color because of how, like, you know, summer fun it is. And it just says right here, express your e.l.f., and you just open and just gather what's inside. I didn't get much, just a couple of things. So I didn't get much, just a couple of things, and I tried to wear almost everything that I could today. And the first product that I got actually matches my shirt. Is the e.l.f. Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist, and it says it's up to 16-hour wear. And I think people think this is like a dupe to the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray, which I actually think it is, because I actually have it. And this, I've been wearing it for about 2 weeks, and I actually wore it today. We are going to hour number 9, and it is pretty good. And I like it because even though I have normal dry skin and I wear a mask, I don't feel like my skin is drying or very matte. Like, I feel like my skin is breathing. Like, I don't know, it melts everything in. It's amazing, and I like that sound. And the mist is so great, but again, with e.l.f. you gotta caution. You pay for what you get. It does get stuck, so just caution with that. It does have a scent. If you're sensitive to skincare, it might irritate you. I don't like scents in my skincare or makeup, but this hasn't bothered me, but I would prefer it not to. And it's a great mist if you want to blend that thing, look like your skin is glowy like this, like suavemente, flawless, all well, you know, put together without looking matte. This is something that you want, and it's on a budget. I really like it, and I'm actually up to here already. So this is week 2. It's pretty good. When you apply, you're gonna feel like nothing comes out. Again, you're gonna keep pressing, and that's when you're gonna feel like it gets stuck. So but other than that, it's a really good for, you know, a long day wear, and to mesh everything in, make it look flawless, make it look natural, but still like you will not be having your makeup all over your mask. It's gonna be to a minimal So there you go with that. This one I don't think is new, but it's the e.l.f. blurring primer. You guys, if you don't follow me, I like gripping primers, smoothing primers, blurring primer, things like that. That's what I typically go for, or radiance, but that's what I typically go for. So depending on what I'm looking for, or depending on the foundation, I will do a blurring, a gripping, or a brightening. Not necessarily brightening, but like a radiance. And yeah, so it depends on the finish of the foundation, but this is really good. The packaging is actually very, very luxurious for the price, but I will tell you that this pump is not effective. So I typically just have to like literally like swipe this on my hand to get the product out and dip it back in, do the same thing, because this thing doesn't really, it works when it wants to, okay? It's typically just have to like literally like swipe this on my hand to get the product out and dip it back in, do the same thing, because this thing doesn't really, it works when it wants to, okay? It's not effective as it should be, okay? And I don't have time for that. If you're on the go, it will irritate you. So just know that once it starts acting up like it as if it is clogged, just take it, make sure your hands are clean, and just, you know, dab it all over your skin or your hand and then apply it. And yeah, it's a really good blurring primer. As you can see, I look blurred to the gods, and I have this on today and I love it. And your makeup is long lasting. It's a thick base, and as you apply it, it's not uncomfortable or anything like that. Your foundation will adhere to it very well. It kind of grips onto it. So I like that blurring definition. Another product that I'm really liking is the e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder. I have the color medium. Oh my god, this is like for the price, and I'm shocked with e.l.f. Like, you guys, this is so good for women of color. Oh my god, like I have it on today, and it's like, I don't like whitish under my eye, I don't like too yellow. I feel like this is perfect, y'all. Like, and it's like finely milled. Like, look at that. Like, I don't even look ashy. Like, excellent for the price. I am impressed with e.l.f. and the packaging is actually good. I say 110%. This right here is a gem. It's a vibe. It's a gem. It's a must have in 2020 and beyond. Try it and let me know. It is perfect. Woman of color, woman of all skin tones, what's going on? Even if you have normal dry combination, you can use this. It's like a medium, okay? It's not too mattifying, it's not glowy, it's not too dry. It's perfect, and it blends so well. If you're looking for that natural vibe, this is what you want. This shade is what you want. But if you want a different finish, they have different colors, of course, but this formula is everything. Okay, and the next thing I got is, they call this the e.l.f. Lock On Lip Primer, and I did use it today. It is sticky as you apply it, so just caution with that. Do you need it? No. Does it help? A little bit. So you decide, okay? Just a little bit. And I wore it today with this product, okay? And I had to retouch up a little bit. So I love this lip color. Oh, I love the formula. So stay tuned for this video. It's coming up next. This lip is good. So it helps a little bit, but it's not a must-have. It's not a wow factor. People love it, but I feel like, yeah, since it's cheap and at 50 off, you know, with coupons, I guess you should have it. So yeah, if you're looking for a lip primer, try this one. There you go. Next one I got, this is my third concealer. I got the color Deep Chestnut because I was looking for one that was a golden yellow undertone, and I thought this would be it, and it's actually not, y'all. I feel like I got the hydrating one again. Like I said, Deep Chestnut. It's not yellow at all as I wanted. I'm going to swatch it for you guys. I will have to go a shade lighter, but I feel like they're kind of too light, so I don't know. So I guess this, I've been mixing this with my Juvia's Place concealer because that one is a little bit too light for me, so to balance it out. But yeah, Deep Chestnut is still too dark for me to have that under my eyes, but if you're darker than me, it will work. But this concealer is so good to the point where I have three, and this one is these two are supposed to be the same color, Deep Cinnamon, but one is hydrating, this one is hydrating, and this one is the matte. and I can use either or both together, and they're amazing. But as you can see, all the shades are kind of like different, and they're not light enough for my under eye, so I have to mix these with other concealers to make it kind of balance out and give me a little bit of highlight under my eye. But these, otherwise, they're good. And yeah, so there you go with that. So you guys can kind of see the undertones. They're kind of like peachy kind of vibe, I feel. A peachy orangey kind of vibe. All right guys, so I'm gonna swatch them three right here. This one is deep chestnut. That is deep chestnut. This is also hydrating, and this one is deep cinnamon. You see the undertone is different. You see that? This is the last one. This is the matte one, also in deep cinnamon. Undertone is slightly different. So there you go. So quick recap. This right here is the hydrating deep chestnut, hydrating deep cinnamon, and matte deep cinnamon. And I'm gonna let it dry, and we'll see how it looks like later. And the other product that has been out of stock forever is the e.l.f. makeup remover pen. If you're doing your makeup on your eyes and you mess up, this is like the best tool ever to kind of quickly clean without messing everything up. But it has never been back in stock. I don't know why, because this is a great jam and I've always talked about it, but e.l.f. doesn't want to bring it back. It's okay. Another product that I really enjoy is the e.l.f. lip lacquer, and I heard that there's a lot of dupes for this for the Fenty Gloss Bomb, but I got just the color clear for now because this one actually I got from CVS. So yeah, so this is good if you're looking for a clear gloss. I heard the Essence ones are good too, but this is also great, and they have different colors, and it's very comfortable, and it lasts pretty decent, like, you know, 6 hours or so, 5 hours or so without eating, and then you can reapply. So yeah, and I thought I was supposed to get 2 free products, but they only sent me 1, and you know, with the pandemic and everything, they sent a free hand sanitizer. And now they're adding cards into their boxes, which I think is pretty cute, and it's talking about COVID. And yeah, I'm just gonna leave that right there for y'all so y'all can kind of read it. Okay. And yes, you all, that is it for this video. I hope you guys liked it, and if you did, I love your feedback. We can agree to disagree agreeably. I don't mind. I love constructive feedback, and if you enjoyed it, let me know. If you have any other things you want me to try, feel free to drop it down in the comments, or my blog, or on my social media platforms. Otherwise, stay tuned to watch more videos. I promise you will not be disappointed. Of course, don't forget to praise God, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Mwah. Ciao guys, bye. God bless.
So when they put you to the test, just do your best and let God do the rest. And enemies stress, I'm a living witness, I'm the proof. Nothing is impossible, and that's the truth. You can achieve if you plan to. If I can make it, man, you can too.